On the edge of a quiet, forgotten village nestled in the mountains, lived an old man named Elias. Elias had an unusual job. He was the lantern keeper. Every night, he climbed the highest peak to light the great lantern, a beacon that guided travelers safely through the treacherous mountain paths. The villagers often mocked him, believing his work was useless in an age when fewer travelers passed through. Why light the lantern? No one comes anymore, they would say, shaking their heads. But Elias had a secret. Years ago, he had been a traveler, lost and cold, on the verge of giving up. He had stumbled upon the light of the great lantern and found his way to the village, where warmth and kindness saved his life. Since then, he vowed to keep the lantern lit, no matter what. One bitter winter evening, the villagers noticed something strange. A fierce storm raged, howling through the valley, and Elias was nowhere to be seen. Some thought he had finally abandoned his post, but a young girl named Mira wasn't convinced. She had always admired Elias' unwavering commitment and decided to check on him. Climbing the icy mountain path, Mira found Elias struggling in the storm. His lantern oil had spilled and the flame had gone out. Despite his frail frame, Elias was desperately trying to relight it, his hands shaking in the freezing cold. "Elias," Mira shouted over the wind, "come back to the village. It's too dangerous." But Elias refused. "The lantern must be lit," he said with determination. "Someone might need it tonight." Moved by his resolve, Mira helped him shield the lantern from the wind. Together they managed to ignite the flame. The light burst forth, piercing the storm, casting a warm glow over the dark path below. To their astonishment, a group of travelers appeared through the snow, drawn to the light. They were a family, lost and terrified, who had been searching for shelter. Thanks to the lantern, they reached the village safely. The next morning, word spread of Elias' dedication and Mira's bravery. The villagers, ashamed of their earlier skepticism, rallied together to repair the lantern station and ensure it was never neglected again. Elias smiled at Mira and said, "You see, even if it feels like no one is watching, the light we share might save someone in ways we will never know." From that day forward, the villagers took turns helping Elias with the lantern. And in their hearts, they carried the lesson: no act of kindness or commitment is ever wasted, even when unseen. Moral of the story: even when your efforts feel unnoticed or insignificant, they can make a profound impact on someone's life. Keep shining your light. It might be a lifeline to someone in need. And so, the Lantern Keeper story reminds us all of the power of persistence, kindness, and hope. Just like Elias, your actions, no matter how small or unnoticed, can illuminate someone's darkest path. If this story inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs a little encouragement today. And let us know in the comments, what's your lantern? What's the light you keep shining for others? Thank you for watching, and remember, even the smallest light can brighten the darkest night. See you in the next story.